I want to speak to you guys about signs and symptoms that you have MS. Hey everybody, this is Lawrence from the MSreset, and I want to do this video and I want to talk to you about signs and symptoms that you do have MS for people that are still undiagnosed. Before I get into that and before I go through everything, which is going to be, I'm going to start with the actual signs and symptoms that are listed in textbooks. And then I'm going to tell you the story about what happened to me and how I found out. And I'll also include my misdiagnosis in there for you guys. So you know how important it is that you figure out what you have as early as possible. After that, I want to tell you exactly what happened to me. Exactly how I found out about it. And exactly what the signs were with me. So let's get into it. If I knew what you're about to hear, I would have caught my MS earlier, hopefully. So that's why I'm putting this out there. I'm putting this out for the people that are still on the bubble. So before I get into and before I give you the list of what the textbooks are looking at, I want to tell you that this channel is hard work, right? I'm trying to put 2 videos out every week. And I'm trying to grow the channel, and I'm trying to help as many people as I can that have MS and that are seeing only the negative. So please subscribe to the channel, comment on the video, like the video, but most importantly subscribe and help me make this channel successful so that I can help more people with MS. I want to try to change the mindset of MS from negative to hopeful. Alright, these are the ones that most people miss. Alright, these are the symptoms most people miss. One is numbness or tingling that comes and goes. Sudden weakness in the arm or leg. Maybe blurry vision or double vision. Random dizziness or balance changes. These are dramatic, but these are quiet. And that's why people ignore these. So those are some of the most common symptoms of MS that you will get at first. But now I'm going to tell you the exact story of what happened to me, how I was diagnosed, how I knew something was wrong. That was when I was 17 years old. Now I'm 48, so that's over 30 years ago. And if I would have recognized what I had at the beginning, maybe I could have treated it, because it went about 20 years undiagnosed. So let me get into the story. Basically, I was 17 years old, and my face started looking funny. My lip was stuck in an up position. I went to the doctor, and the doctor asked me if I slept with a fan, which I did. And so the doctor diagnosed it as Bell's palsy. So maybe I had Bell's palsy, which is something that a lot of people get in the beginning with MS. But so I had Bell's palsy, and then it went away a couple months later, and it came back. But not the Bell's palsy. My left leg went completely numb. So it was very difficult to walk. I had fallen a couple times. I didn't know what was happening. I went back to a doctor about it, ran a whole bunch of different tests, and at the end of the day, the diagnosis was it's not MS. Even though the first diagnosis, this is MS, because I had some spots on my brain. But they said it wasn't MS in the end. It was Lyme disease, because I had a strong case of Lyme disease at the time. And so the MS diagnosis was put aside, and I just thought I had Lyme disease, which I took treatment for, 1 month of intravenous antibiotics. And when that month was over, I felt better, and it was the end of story. I didn't have MS, I had Lyme, and that was the end of story. Well, fast forward about 15 years to 20 years from there, and now it started to come back. I started to feel those feelings that I had in the beginning. Started to feel so scared, and so it was just mind-numbing when I had the MS diagnosis in the beginning. But when I found out about the Lyme, like anybody else, we tell ourselves that it's not as bad as it really is. And if I would have caught it in the beginning, I would have been able to treat it. And because I didn't, I was really 20 years untreated. And that's probably the reason why I have so many lesions on my brain, why I have trouble walking, why I deal with muscle weakness, spasms, coordination issues, dexterity. My symptoms could be listed. There's probably 7 or 8 of them that just constantly give me trouble. But in the beginning, when you feel something coming, please look into it. And please know that as bad as it is to have MS, it's worse if it goes untreated. If you think you might have MS, or if you're going through that process of trying to figure it out, please send me a comment. I want to hear your story. Please tell me what's going on, and maybe there's something I can do to help you, or maybe I can put you on the channel even, right? So once again, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Know that MS shows up in patterns, small, strange, unpredictable patterns. They don't make sense at the time, but if you look at it from afar, it might make sense. So please like the channel, subscribe, and I'll keep putting out stuff, and let's make this channel successful together, all right? And let's bring positivity to the MS community. Thanks very much.